Okay, today I'm playing Fallout 4. I figured I'd make a video of it because I've been playing it so damn much. All of my spare time has been completely overwhelmed by it. I'm not starting from the beginning. No. Nope. Basically, my overview of this game is there is only one part that I don't like. And it is... I'm gonna get it off the table real quick because I don't feel like talking about it anymore. But it is that everything seems to be locked or needs to be hacked into. And it's extremely annoying because you go from fast-paced gameplay, you're walking through the Commonwealth, and people start shooting at you, to walk into a building and you have to unlock everything. From like, oh my gosh, the medical kits on the walls in the bathrooms. Why you would lock a medical kit, I'm not really sure. But those are locked. Ammo boxes are locked, which is normal, I guess. Everything's locked, basically. But the rest of the game makes up for that. First thing you can see is I have a weird HUD. It's because I went and I joined the Brotherhood of Steel. And I have a power armor suit now. Fast traveling is the same as it was in Fallout 3. It's just a bit quicker. Now, my Xbox One's starting to act weird. Of course, I don't think I ever really learned out how to turn it off completely. So it could be pulling a computer and just gunking itself up. But there we go. This game functions a bit differently from the other Fallouts that I played, at least. In fact, it basically has... the power armor are basically tanks. And you need to get in and out of them. So, oh, I'm over encumbered. Basically, I'm carrying too much and the suit was compensating for it. So, I got that one first from the Minutemen, which was interesting because I had no idea how any of it worked. Let's see. Yeah, so they broke my right arm off, which probably adds to the over-encumberdness. You have to constantly repair stuff. Oh yeah, you can see it on the little layout on the left side. But all the armor, you can buy them. They're like 6,000 caps. And then I guess you look ridiculous if you don't wear a helmet. One of them I bought, I think it was that one. But it was just the frame, so I had to find all the armor pieces. I don't know where I found that. Basically all the rest you have to find. So, let me see. That's broken. There we go. Okay. I don't know why Dance likes everything I do. I think Dance has a crush on me. Okay, so... yeah, there's one aspect to the game I do not understand in the slightest bit. And it's the whole, like, warehouse type thing. You can build stuff. And I really don't know how it works. I went and I built that whole thing. There used to be a house there, but the house was destroyed. So I ripped it down, scrapped everything, and built like a shack that I could put all of my suits and stuff in. I've got all my mods in here and put a shelf, but I'm afraid to put stuff on it because I don't want it to disappear. they still have this bobblehead thing. There seem to be a lot more of those. Sorry, I do have asthma. They have a lot more of the bobbleheads and magazines than I remember them having before, which is a fun little twist, because then I get to look for more things while I'm out hunting. Okay, let's just talk to him. No, I'm not doing that. This is going to get me killed, so we're gonna have to do a shout out to Michael Jones once this turns into a rage quit. I don't even use the laser rifles and stuff. Like, I should, just because I'm running out of ammo with everything so fast that it's unbelievable. Okay, clear it out. Yep, there's that thing. Okay, this isn't gonna go well. So the last 2 or 3 times I ran into this thing, it killed me right away. And I've never used this effectively. Up! 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 Don't run at me, I'm shooting a nuke at you. Don't you touch me. There we go. So, glad I got that. What's the matter? Well, I guess Dance is dead somewhere. I don't know. So, that was kind of a cheap one. Wasn't really all that entertaining to watch, and I apologize. Just had to get rid of that, and then here we go again. It allows me to do this. So I can walk around, I can scrap everything. You need all these materials to make this stuff. That's one of those toolboxes that would end up being locked. Everything in this green circle is like, you can take it apart and move, besides the destroyed buildings. I really wish you could just demolish some of them, because, oh my god. You're also going to hear lots of noises in the background, because, well, it's Friday on a college campus. So, you can only imagine. What is my goal here? What am I supposed to be doing? They keep wanting me to make these radio beacons, but they don't give me the stuff I need to do it. Okay. Got that. Turns out I do have the stuff I need. Okay, so you can you can also see that my left arm is now damaged, which means I'm in desperate need of aluminum, because apparently I need aluminum to fix everything. Gears are always good. And oil. Okay. Next mission. All of them end with talk to Preston Garvey. And I don't know what Road to Freedom is. I started it, and so far it has not played out to be anything important. It doesn't even give you a waypoint. Just kind of says go for it. Oh, the enemies are a lot more diverse. Like, that's a normal Protectron. Then you've got... I forget what they're called. These weird mech things. Like, I would literally go as far as to call them Terminator. Oh, right here.
Every weapon you see
These.
could be the difference between life and
They're not fun to fight. If you step, like, I don't know, 15, 20 feet away from the thing, it'll kill you with, like, I don't know, some kind of attack out of Dragon Ball Z. Shoots a laser out of its stomach. Iron Man, whatever he does. Very similar to that. Hut, hike.
Look, pal.
Who's this guy?
Preaching about the atom or looking for a friend, you've got the wrong guy. If you need a hired gun, then maybe we can talk.
Sure. I need to shoot things.
You're joking, right? I've been doing this since I was a kid. I know my way around. I used to run with the gunners, for God's sake.
What does that mean?
Sounds like you can handle yourself, but I worry about those guys throwing a wrench in the works.
If you're worried about Winlock and Barnes, don't be. They couldn't kill a squirrel with a rocket launcher. Now what about you? How do I know I won't end up with a bullet in my back?
You don't.
All I can give you is my word. And a bunch of caps.
Bunch of caps, huh? Okay, hotshot. Price is 250 caps. Up front. There's no room for bargaining.
You've got a deal.
Now you're speaking my language.
I don't give a
All right,
crap.
boss. You got yourself an extra gun. Lead on.
Why am I taking him with me and where is he going? Does that mean that Dance is going to ask me where to go next? Yes. Yes, it is. And the whole game is glitched now. Ah, okay. I want to send you to Castle. Go ahead. Say I think you're making a mistake.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hi.
What?
Okay. Very glad I talked to you. Okay. Got an achievement for doing nothing. Why am I, open your personal storage container? Where's that? I cannot. Oh yeah, I'm inside a building.
Into a war zone.
I love how they all have the same, like, goal in mind, but they all hate each other. So I joined the Brotherhood of Steel and the Minutemen because the Minutemen were the first ones that walked up to me, and the Brotherhood of Steel has all the technology, so if you put them together they'd work out well, but no, they're gonna fight anyway. I haven't seen a Minuteman with power armor either. Just a bunch of
Nothing says welcome.
sad farmer type people. Oh my god, but yeah, you basically you turn this game on and you have to set alarms to tell you what time it is. It's like when Skyrim came out for the first time and I'd turn it on at like 10, 11 o'clock at night, and luckily on a weekend, and then look up at the time and it's like 5. And then you have that moment where you're like, oh shit. Open my personal storage container. If it's empty and I just came all the way back here, I'm gonna be quite annoyed.
Attention! Any soldiers who have not yet received a field assignment from Proctor Tegan should speak to him at once. That is all.
Knight.
Nope. The woman who said she would fix all my stuff was in this room, told me she'd be in this room all the time, and now she is literally never here. So I'm sitting here going, I walked in with, I don't know, 6,000 caps the other day, and I wanted to fix all my power armor, and she was not here at all. So how is this my personal storage if there's a man sleeping in my bed? Short combat shotgun. It's a scribe. Oh, nice nice for you to join me.
Personal log entry 142. I can sum up living on the Prydwen in 4 words. I miss field assignments. Don't get me wrong, the research we're doing is exciting stuff, but life on this ship is a nightmare. I'm trapped in this metal tube 18 hours a day. I still can't decide who smells worse, the soldiers or the mole rats. And what passes for conversation among
Oh yeah, it
grunts
also absorbs fall
makes
damage.
Seems scholarly. I'm gonna speak to Proctor Quinlan. Field scribes cannot have it this bad.
What was that? Something beeped. Oh, and then all the suits run on power cores, or fusion cores, or something like that, and you literally have to find them. So you end up with, I have 20 something of them, and I'm starting to not want to use them anymore because I just keep running out of everything. Door? What is this? Huh. Da 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 da. The other night I spent like an hour and a half.
That our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our
Okay.
scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute and everyone to accomplish this goal.
Okay, are you gonna give me a mission or are you gonna keep whining at me?
Anything you need, Elder. You just say the word.
I want you to get out there and become. You seem to.
You
have
just want me to
vested
look
interest.
around. Okay,
if you
cool.
discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
He wants me to use the lower bandwidth of my radio to find the energy source. No, that's not him. They want me to do that to find a courser, which will go farther into the campaign, and I don't want to do that. Can I still do this? Airport. Oh. Well, I didn't know it could do that.
It's not the crying that would make me nervous. It's the crashing part.
Basically, I just got into the Brotherhood of Steel. I was doing dances, missions, running around in the middle of the Commonwealth or the Wasteland or whatever you want to call it. Forever. Shamrock Tap House.
Synths are replacing humans with exact duplicates.
Oh, and they just mentioned synths. They're basically that weird Terminator in I forget which Terminator movie that turns into a person but is like he hides in like humankind and just tries to kill everyone because he's a good guy. That's creepy. Yeah, the power armor is useful because you can walk underwater. So you can actually get the full layout. Are those bad guys? I guess the real question is, how do I get out now? Legendary super mutant.
But I am unique. You are just like the rest of us. It is what it is. Soon I will leave. You will follow. At least
I don't know what that was. And then directly next to my little map thing over there, you can see that my core is about to run out of power. Silver Shroud. I have his clothes. Keeps telling me I have to keep them, but I don't want to. I want to freeze people and shoot them with a 44. Wonder how well you can sneak in a big clunky metal armor suit.
wish a buckethead would show up. I'd rip his legs clean off. No. Go ahead and hide, little.
They're supposed to like mutate. Oh, and they improved the Iron Sight gameplay to the point that you can actually use it now. So that's a huge improvement. Up. I remember in Fallout 3 you couldn't look down the sights. There was a mod that people made that made it so you could actually do it. Powered leather right leg. What does that even mean? It's awful. Oh yeah. So I spent the whole first part of playing this game just kind of exploring a bit, check out what I could find, and then later on found out that I had already done half of the little side missions that they gave me just by walking around. I am going to continue to do Twitch while playing this because somehow, suddenly, nothing is blocked. And it's a beautiful thing. And now I hear gunfire. It's probably at the place I'm going to. I don't even know why I'm going to this place. Is that a raider? Yeah, it's a raider. Oh, oh god. The children of Adam. You have a legitimate, like, melee now. I love how that guy is the enemy, and he is not attacking me. Oh. That was another headshot. There we go. Basically, I'm using this gun because of the fact that I've had such a massive child? I started reading. Started reading and talking at the same time. Don't you shoot me with that damn thing. I've had a huge issue finding ammo for all of these weapons. Like, I started off using a combat rifle, something like that. Used it for the longest time. And then I realized it was now pretty much completely out of ammo. And I couldn't do anything with it. I don't even know what their guns do. It says that they do a bunch of like radiation damage, but it really hasn't done anything for me. Where was the person with that weird legendary gun? There was one here. Did I take it? Okay, we'll go check their base. Yeah, there's turrets everywhere too. Oh, that's so cute. Another thing that's normally locked is unlocked. How do we get inside? Can I? Oh. Here's where things get interesting. You have to save often. If you don't save, basically what happened with me about 16 times before I started saving every 5 minutes, you get all the way on the other side of the level. You unlock 15 gates, save 35 people. Then you get killed by a landmine. That was, different. And then you have to start all over again. Fusion core removed. Spring and up, there we go. Boom. Landmine. Okay. Now that all of this stuff is everywhere. The heck was that? Vodka, bourbon. That was a bug.
Who's there?
Oh, and the people don't always light up red.
Robots at Easy City. Is that it is?
It's, my armor. My visor does that. Shake it up, shake it up,
Get a grip on yourself. Keep your eyes open. I think this asshole is a stealth
Did he shoot him through the wall? I'm glad that my follow-up shots are slower. I also find that the guys running around with wrenches and stuff. Ooh, that's good. That's some more ammo for my 44. No, that was 45. That's for my combat rifle. Gaff. Let's do a gaff. Let's have a gaff.
man. You picked the wrong
Oh. They'll be fine. He's got a less modified version of my gun. Bop, bop. I bet you that was probably a mission. So, later on, I'll be walking around, walk into someone, they'll say, "Hey, go kill this guy," and my person will respond back with, "They're already dead."
That's it.
Yeah, because I wanted to pick that up. So if you haven't played Fallout before, the money is bottle caps. These are always interesting. Whenever there's a basement, something always happens. Patrick's Terminal. Yeah, I know, I don't read much of it. I only read the stuff that I think will be interesting. If it says like a date or something, I'll most certainly read it. But if it doesn't, then I'm indifferent and I just don't care. if if people didn't know that there's these fragments in the symbols or codes or whatever you want to call it in here, this is a pretty good way to figure it out, because I didn't know, and I remembered looking up a whole thing about it in Fallout 3, and they basically gave you like, oh yeah, you have to guess based on certain things. If it's plural, if the word's plural, then there's a better chance of it being the correct word. That was just a guess. Occasionally I'll get bored of the hacking and just take a couple random guesses, and sometimes it'll be right.
Beginning startup sequence. Unknown hardware.
What the hell is that?
Auxiliary.
Hey, buddy.
Startup sequence complete. Dispensing sample for approval by technician. How would you describe the testing sample provided?
Cold and refreshing. Do you know how long it's been since I had cold beer?
Very good. I appear to be operating at an optimal level. Shall we commence delivery to the Hotel Rexford?
Huh.
Change your plans. I've decided to keep you myself.
Understood. Are you ready to set the parameter? At this time,
I'm ready.
very good. Please select the default location.
Ba 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 ba. Sanctuary.
Parameter accepted. Beginning transit.
Yes. See, the way I figure it, there's a huge chance that the order for that robot was given before the war, so 200 years ago. He's been sitting in here for 200 years, and now everything is broken and dead. So Hotel Redford or Roxford or whatever probably doesn't exist anymore. And if it does, it's destroyed. Just like everything else. They've still got robots doing their basics, like programming, walking around. There's one doing marine observation. There's 2 or 3 of them. They're walking around a place full of monsters called Mirelurks. I got to go in and fight with a big one for 15-20 minutes, then I turned off the game, went to bed. Went to class, came back and beat it the next day.
Airport.
Hey, buddy.
Good to see you again. Would you like a cold one, or did you want to hear a joke?
Do you know where I can find any more?
You might want to check with the distributor. Care to wet your whistle?
No, thanks.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna cut it off at that point. I will continue at a different time.